fans.
What up, Lakers fam?
Laker fans.
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
We ballin'. But it's purple, hard as well, baby. We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go, hurling go.
This is Dying's on my way to the
Slam dunk!
gonna hate her like who
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us. We ballin'. All purple and gold, baby. It's all purple.
We got big AD, we good. AD on the way.
AD on the way.
AD on the way. Let's go. To come out here and compete and win basketball games.
Net two in front of him. Look at this spin by Davis. Rajon all the way. To AD. Throw it down. Not tonight, said AD. Lob to Anthony Davis. Cunningham blocked by Davis. Cunningham all the way. Blocked by AD. 2 blocks. Russ is in the middle. Russ to AD. Lays it in. Russ. Davis score. LeBron to AD. Showtime. Run that break. Boy, that's the way the Lakers have to play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? What it do? Lakers crew, how you guys doing tonight? How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight? Welcome to the Lakers Over Everything YouTube channel. We are live, baby. Lakers chat live. Your Lakers post-game live. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. So welcome, 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 baby. The Lakers got that W, baby. Yes, 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 yes. The Lakers come out strong. They kind of dominated tonight, right? They won every single quarter except maybe that fourth quarter. But yeah, they got the W. They were in Brooklyn. Game number three of the Grammy trip, and they got that W. But first, if this is your first time checking us out, then I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. If you're catching me live, if you're catching the replay, whatever the case may be, welcome to the channel. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It's Lakers over everything, baby. Yes, yes, yes. That's all that matters here. It's Lakers all day, every day, baby. My heart beats purple. Yes, 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 yes. Lakers over everything. Lakers over everything. Lakers over everything. Sorry, I messed up my slogan. But yeah, purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride, baby. My heart beats purple. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm excited. The Lakers got the W. The Lakers got the W. The Lakers got the W. So you see the hat. This is our W hat. So when the Lakers get the W, we put on the fisherman's hat. Something new we're gonna do. So yeah, when you see that, then you know that the Lakers got the W, baby. So the Lakers got that W. Again, game number 3 of the Grammy road trip. The Grammy road trip, the long trip, and a tough trip. Our toughest trip of the year, by the way. 6 straight games, all good teams, except Orlando. It started out in Orlando. We took care of business in Orlando. And then Miami this past Sunday, we took an L. So we come into tonight, into Brooklyn, baby. New York, baby. You know it's big. Brooklyn TNT game. It's one of the games of the week, game of the night on TNT, prime time, and the Lakers went in there and took care of business. Brooklyn Nets, they're top seed, top 2 or 3 seed in the Eastern Conference now. They are without KD. They were without KD today. He's been out. Of course, Kyrie Irving, he couldn't play. He's ineligible to play home games. So yeah, but it don't matter. We got that W. We went in there. We went in there and we took care of business. We come out with a 10-point victory, 106-96. We won every single quarter except the fourth quarter. I think they made a little push there in the fourth quarter, but we walked out with the W. So many times this year, when guys didn't play, we still would find a way to lose. But not today, baby. We got that W. We got that W. We got that W to improve our record to 2-1 on the Grammy road trip. We are now 2-1 on this Grammy road trip. So, yeah, things are starting to look nice. And the bigger news, the biggest news of the night is the return of AD, baby. You saw the video I played as we came in. Let me play it again for you. AD is back, baby. AD is back. AD is back. AD is back. And, man, he contributed tonight. He didn't have a big offensive game, but, you know, he did, you know, defensively, you know, his presence being out there, it changed things for us defensively. Again, we held the Brooklyn Nets to only 96 points. And I know that without KD, no Kyrie, but James Harden is still there, right? James Harden, Patty Mills was still there. So, yeah, it's still very, very impressive to hold that team under 100 points. So a shout out to them. But AD, let's play this clip one more time. AD's on the way, baby. He's not on the way anymore. He's back. He's here, baby. He's here. He's here. So let's play this, and then we'll dive right in and we'll talk about AD.
We got big AD. We good. AD on the way.
AD on the way.
AD on the way. Let's go. To come out here and compete and win basketball games.
Net two in front of him. Look at this spin by Davis. Rajon all the way. To AD. Throw it down. Not tonight, said AD. Lob to Anthony. Davis. Cunningham blocked by Davis. Cunningham all the way. Blocked by AD. 2 points. Russ is in the middle. Russ to AD. Lays it in. Russ. Davis score. LeBron to AD. Showtime. Run that break.
Boy, that's the way the Lakers have to play.
Yes, there you have it. There you have AD's on the way. He's not on the way anymore. He's back. He's here. Let's talk about AD for a second. So he's missed the last 17 games. It was December 17th against the Timberwolves at Staples Center. When he went down, he got hurt. And that was tough. That was a tough blow because it looked like we were trying to come together. Him, Russ, LeBron. You know, they haven't played many games together. They haven't played many minutes together. And you know, so that was a very, very tough blow. We were heading into the Christmas game against the same Brooklyn Nets team. And that's around the time we wanted to start gelling. We wanted to start getting right. We know LeBron missed a lot of games early in the season. Injuries, he had the suspension, all kind of stuff. AD, he missed just a couple of games. So we didn't really have a chance to have our big three in there. And we were really, you know, once we got LeBron healthy and LeBron was back, yeah, let's go. Let's see what we got. Then AD goes down. He misses 17 straight games. Been out over a month. MCL sprain. It could have been a lot worse. So, you know, we kind of got lucky there because that injury was, you know, the fall. Dude fell into his knee. It was pretty bad, pretty ugly. So, you know, we escaped. There was no ligament damage or any of that. And, yeah, so he's back. He's back. Set again out 17 games. First game back tonight. And you know, I liked what I saw. Obviously, he was on the minutes restriction tonight. He only played 25 minutes. And then he had, you know, some foul trouble. Now with AD, it's going to take a couple games to get his legs under him, right? It's going to take a couple games. When you're out a month, you miss 17 games, especially with a knee injury. A knee injury, you can't really run. You can't do anything. You know, I guess you could sit down and shoot, but you can't really do anything because your leg, you got to stay off that knee and all that stuff. So he couldn't really do much. So it's going to take him a couple games to get his legs under him. And that's fine. That's totally fine. Just to have him out there. Now, what I was impressed about, let me give you a stat line really fast. 25 minutes. He played he scored 8 points. He grabbed 2 rebounds, 2 assists. But what I was impressed about defensively, he had 4 blocks. And that's a game changer for us because we've been struggling defensively. We're at the bottom of the league defensively, giving up too many points in the paint. And there were a lot of times where AD affected that, even when he didn't block shots. There were a lot of times he affected shots, which is just as impressive. Same thing. You affect shots, cause misses because you're in there, a tall tree in there. And, he did that. He did that. So that was great to get back. That was great to see. And that's something that we're going to need. We got to control the paint. We can't let teams score, beat us in the paint, score on us in the paint. And we've seen a lot of that without AD in there. So that was very, very good to see. Welcome sight to see him defensively. Again, offensively, he'll get back in the groove of things. Rebounding, we absolutely got our rebounding tonight. They kicked our butts. So I'm hoping as he gets his legs underneath him, he'll start grabbing more rebounds. And everyone's been kicking our butts, rebounding the ball, especially because we've been going smaller a lot. But now with AD out there, that's a big. So we need him to be a legit big, not play small. We need him to be a big when in our small lineups, because with him starting at the 5, it opens up a lot of things that we can do. We struggled playing a traditional center this year, whether it was DeAndre Jordan early in the year, Dwight Howard. It just didn't work. Clogged up the paint. Russ couldn't operate. LeBron couldn't operate. So having AD back, playing him at the 5, it really opened things up for us a lot. We can play that small lineup, which we've been successful at, a lot this year. We can do that. We can play small, but we still have a big in there, and it allows us to, be a switch-heavy team. We can switch things, all 5. We can guard all 5 positions. Everyone on the floor can guard all 5 positions. So it does a lot of different things for us. So, and you saw a little bit of that tonight. And obviously, like I said, it's going to take him a little while to get his legs back under him. He only played 25 minutes. So, now that we have him back, let's pray to God that he stays healthy for the rest of the year, and we can work him in there, right? And then we can see what we got. We can see what we got with him, LeBron, and Russ. Again, they haven't played many minutes together. They haven't played many games together, the big 3. So now we got AD back. So yeah. Again, for those 4 blocks, that was very, very impressive. And as he gets his legs back under him, we'll see more offensively. And we really need him to be dominate, man. We need him to dominate. We need that bubble AD, if you will, the bubble AD, right? Our championship AD, our 2020 AD. That's the AD we need for this team to be the best version of ourselves, all right? And just with him out there, we're going to talk about this a little bit later, but him out there, it freed up a lot of guys to do a lot of different things. We guys didn't have to focus on scoring so much. They were able to focus on what they're here to do, hustle and things like that. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later. But yeah, that's my rundown on AD's return. I'm glad he's back. And again, let's cross our fingers, pray to God that he stays healthy, and we can turn this thing around. All right. Again, the Lakers got that W tonight. They got that W tonight. 106-96 over the Brooklyn Nets. This was game number 3 of the Grammy road trip. And, right now, halfway through the Grammy road trip, we're 2-1. We're 2-1. So that's big time right there. And hopefully, this win, we can build some momentum and, keep this thing rolling. All right, let's talk about LeBron James. LeBron James had himself a game tonight. Yes, he did. 33 points. From King James, 34 minutes, 33 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and he had 2 huge steals to seal the deal to get us that win down the stretch in the fourth quarter. Pretty much put the game away. Let's check that out. It was very, very nice. LeBron James, back-to-back steals, back-to-back dunks. King James, let's go. Go Lakers, go Lakers, go Lakers, go Lakers, go Lakers. There you have it. King James showed up and showed out. It was special because he's in New York. He loves being, hey, on the spotlight. When the spotlight's on, LeBron James turns up, all right? And he did tonight. Again, 34 minutes, 33 points. Of course, the headlines coming to the game was LeBron's little presser he did. And he talked about how he's in the best zone offensively of his career. And, man, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He's averaging, 30 points? 30 points a night on the year. And that's amazing because we've needed every single point LeBron scores, we've needed. There's been plenty of games this year where he scored 33, 34, whatever, and we took an L. So, hey, he's definitely carrying us, all right? Those shoulders are big for a reason, and he's definitely carrying us, but hopefully that can kind of change a little bit. Now we got AD back once he gets his legs under him and all that good stuff. So LeBron James, again, 34 minutes, 33 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. Russell Westbrook. Let's talk about Russell Westbrook for a second. LeBron, absolutely amazing. Russell Westbrook, he played 33 minutes, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He didn't have his best game. And also his turnovers was up. I believe he had like 5 or 6 turnovers. 5 for sure, I know. It may have been more. His turnovers are up. So, not we wanted to see. The last couple of games, his turnovers have been down ever since he got benched a couple games ago. His turnovers have been down, and his scoring has been up. That was one of the things with Russ. Was like, man, the turnovers go down, and then his scoring goes down. Like, man, we can't get both. But the last couple of games, he actually was scoring well. He was averaging, I think since that benching, he was averaging like 22, 23 points a night, over those couple of games. Tonight, he only had 15. I just kind of expected because you got AD back, so we're trying to integrate AD back in there, and trying to do a few different things. All right, really fast. Let me play. We got LeBron and AD press conference. Let me turn it up for you guys so you guys can hear it.
At that point in time, kind of playing the pass lanes and seeing, the direction of the ball, but just trying to be in the right place to protect my teammates while we were in coverage and doing some of the things we were doing defensively. So I was able to pick 6 2 of them in a row.
Spent a lot of time talking about AD being out of the lineup for the last 17. What's the most immediate thing that you noticed tonight?
Just his presence alone. He just makes our team so much more complete. Our length defensively, our ability to really get up in people's faces because we know we got him at the rim, or our ability to switch a lot of things because he can literally guard 1 through 5. Offensively, it just attracts another set of eyes off of myself, off of Russ, off of Melo, off of Malik, off everybody because he's such a dynamic player. Obviously, right away you see what he's capable of. Right, we draw a play right to start the game, and I was able to turn the corner and throw a late lob, and he was still able to throw it home. So, very excited to have him back.
Got a question for AD. As LeBron just mentioned, when you score on that dunk, you had, I think, a handful of blocks. You seem pretty comfortable out there. How much work were you able to get in prior to this return? And there's still a minutes restriction. Frank said there's gonna be some time to get you back adjusted, but how ready do you feel right now to give this team what it needs?
Well, I feel ready. I think we don't practice much. I don't have much practice time, but was able to still get some one-on-one, 2-on-2s, and see how I felt. Was ready enough to go tonight. I don't know about the whole minute restriction thing. I think that might, for me, come off. I might tell them I don't need that, but we'll see. Obviously, I have a back-to-back coming up, and I want to play that smart. But for the most part, I felt fine. Felt great out there, and the first couple minutes, the adrenaline took over, and after that went away. The wind caught up to me. When I got my second window, I was fine for the rest of the game. So, see how it reacts tomorrow. First live action.
So yeah, that's a little listen in to LeBron and AD, their post-game press conference. Again, the Lakers got that W 106-96 over the Brooklyn Nets to improve to 2-1 on this Grammy road trip. We're halfway through the road trip, 3 more games to go, which we'll talk about. But they improved to 2-1 with wins over Orlando, and then we took a loss to Miami, and now we just beat Brooklyn. So hey, that's very good, very encouraging. We climb back up to 500. This dropping under 500, over 500. Man, it's been a roller coaster, and hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully we'll stay at 500 now, 500 and above. Or I don't know. We got Philly next game, which we'll talk about. But yeah, we're back at 500, 24-24, sitting at the 8th seed in the Western Conference. So yeah, we got some work to do. And now we have no more excuses. We got AD back. You just heard him talk. He said he feels good. He said he's ready to lift that minutes restriction. Obviously his first game back after missing 17, first game back after missing an entire month. Of course, he was going to be on the minutes restriction tonight, and he pretty much was. He only played 25 minutes. A lot of that too was fouls. He was in foul trouble. Trying to get back in the groove of things, trying to get his legs back under him, committed a few fouls or whatever. But yeah, he said he feels all right. He feels good right now. Let's see how he feels tomorrow. And, let's hope he's still in the lineup on come Thursday when we play Philadelphia against Joel Embiid. Then that's a back-to-back. We have a Thursday, Friday game, which we'll talk about. So I highly doubt he'll play in both of those games, after being out so long. But hopefully he'll play on Thursday and we'll get that marquee matchup between AD and Joel Embiid, although AD's just now coming back. So yeah, 106-96, got the victory. LeBron James. We ran through the stats already. Again, 34 minutes, 33 points. He was very efficient tonight. 14 of 21 from the field. 14 of 21. So King James, he's still on a tear, and we need that. Now we got to start, everything else needs to start clicking. AD got to get back right, start dominating. Russ has to continue to turn the corner. And do his thing, right, and contribute and not turn the ball over, get the assists, get the rebounds, and do what he does, be himself, but under control, right? And then all the other guys, Malik Monk, Carmelo Anthony. Let's talk about those guys. Malik Monk. But before we do, let me really fast our 360 MVP of the night. 360 MVP of the night. Again, that's the award that we give for our big 360. The big 360. AD, LeBron, and Russ. Who had the best game of the night? And hands down, it's LeBron James. Let me know how you guys feel about that down in the comment section if you're watching a replay. Let me know who your 360 MVP of the night is. 360 player of the game. But it's LeBron James. Again, 34 minutes. 33 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, shot 14 of 21 from the field, and he did this right here. This.
Go Lakers, 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 go Lakers. We say go Lakers, go Lakers, go Lakers, go Lakers.
So yes, baby, there he goes. King James, our 360 MVP of the night, 360 player of the game tonight. And he probably had the two biggest plays of the game, those 2 steals. They were just monstrous. They were back-to-back. 37 years old, year 19, and he's doing that, man. So big shout out to LeBron James. Glad he's here. Glad he's still a Laker. And, glad he's on our side, right? Let's talk about the next award, the Next Man Up Award. So the Next Man Up Award, it goes to the player that's not a part of the big 360, not a part of the big 3, who balled out, who had the next game. Let me give you the stats of everyone else. We gave you the stats of the big 3, but let me run down for everyone else. Stanley Johnson, he found himself in the starting lineup tonight. We're going to talk about that in a second. But Stanley Johnson, he, 29 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. We'll talk about him in a second. I'm just going to run down and give you all the stats. Avery Bradley, he was in the starting lineup as well, of course. 24 minutes, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Austin Reeves, AR-15, 25 minutes, only 2 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. We're going to talk about Austin Reeves, AR-15 in a second. And Carmelo Anthony, 23 minutes. Carmelo back in New York, baby. Back in New York, his hometown. 23 minutes, 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. THT, we're definitely going to talk about THT tonight. 18 minutes, 0 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists. And then Kent Bazemore also saw the floor. So it's a good thing if Kent Bazemore's out there because in garbage time. not earlier. If it's before the 6 minute mark, before the 4 minute mark of the fourth quarter, 4 minutes remaining. If you see Bazemore out there, then that's bad. But yeah, when he's out there after that, then that's what's up. So Kent Bazemore, we had a Kent Bazemore sighting. He played 2 minutes. But next man up award. Let's talk about the next man up award. Sorry, I forgot to mention him. Malik Monk. That's your next man up. Hey, it is what it is. He's out there. 28 minutes, 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. So Malik Monk, ball, baby. 22 points off the bench. How about Malik? Yes. Now, I'm going to say this. We got the big three out there. If we get Malik Monk contributing like that every night consistently, and then if we get Melo doing what he did, doing what he does and doing what he did tonight, then we're going to be tough to beat, man. We're going to be a tough squad to beat. And we're going to talk about everyone else, all the other role players, how they all factored in tonight. Even if they didn't score big points, they all factored in. They all chipped in, everyone except THT. We're going to talk about him too. But yeah, Malik Monk, next man up, MVP tonight. 28 minutes, 22 points, 5 rebounds, and a couple assists. He hit a few big threes. So Malik Monk. Lakers Bryce, what it do, baby? There he goes. That's our co-host. He'll be back on the screen with us real soon. But Lakers Bryce, he says, what's up, LOE fam? Yes. Salute to you, sir. Glad to see you. We got that W tonight, baby. We got that W, that 106-96 victory over the Brooklyn Nets. So yes, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it, baby. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold, we ride, baby. It's Lakers over everything. We got that W. All right, now let's talk about everyone else here. Let's start out with THT. Absolutely horrible game. Another horrible game. I don't know what to say. 0 points. He only played 18 minutes, 0 points, 1 rebound, 0 assists. He was horrible, man. He was horrible. And it's tough, man, because he's supposed to be our young, promising star, our young, promising future. And it's another bad game. It's tough. It's tough to see these games from him, especially when you get AD back. We need everyone else to start contributing now, and everyone else did. We're going to talk about everyone else, but he did not, man. He did not. He looked bad out there. I don't know what else to say. He looked bad out there. And we're trying to move him, right? His name is mentioned in every trade, obviously, because he's our greatest asset, He's our greatest trade asset, the greatest trade asset that we have because of his salary. Obviously, we paid him this year. We gave him that contract. And we need his salary in any kind of deal that we're trying to make. And we've tried to make a couple of deals. And teams aren't interested because of his play. He's not living up to what we all dreamt him to be, right? What the picture that we painted him to be. He's not living up to it. Hands down. I don't see any improvement, from 2 years ago. He looks like the same player to me. He has games where he's all right, and then he has games like this, and we need consistency from him, all right? It is what it is, and we're not getting it from him. Games like this, horrible. Again, we're trying to include him in trades, so we're giving him the minutes and stuff. But even if not for a trade, even if he was here and he's here, a part of our future, we need him to ball. He's a young guy that we have left, the only young guy that we kept out of everyone, and we need him to play well, man. But yeah, absolutely horrible. I'm moving on real fast from him. Let's talk about Austin Reeves for a second. AR-15. Now, AR-15, he only scored, one basket. He only scored 2 points. Didn't shoot too well. But, man, he did everything else, man. And his AR-15 played 25 minutes tonight, so he pulled a lot of minutes from THT, who was struggling, which I'm glad Vogel did that. He ain't struggling. He's struggling. He's not contributing. Take him out. Take his butt out and get an AR-15 out there. So AR-15, again, he only scored 2 points, but he had 5 rebounds and 6 assists. And man, he was hustling. He was out there hustling. 5 rebounds. 4 of those rebounds were offensive rebounds. And if you watch this game, they absolutely killed us on the offensive end, offensive boards. And it led to, a lot of second chance points. And AR-15 got out there with that energy, and he started grabbing some offensive boards. There was a nice play where Melo shot a 3, missed it. AR-15 grabbed the rebound, kicked it back out to Melo. Melo throws it up again, none but net. So, hey, when you could do that's important, man. That's important. Again, only 2 points, but 6 assists, 5 boards. That's the stuff we need from him. The hustle plays, the energy plays, right? We need that. We need that. And he gave us that tonight. So big shout out to AR-15. He definitely did his role, played his role tonight, contributors tonight. So big shout out to AR-15. Stanley Johnson. Let's talk about Stanley Johnson. Again, Stanley Johnson was in the starting lineup tonight. So that was good to see. We finally took Trevor Ariza out and put in Stanley Johnson. So shout out to Vogel on that. I was waiting for that move. And I think it paid off tonight, man. Stanley was all up in James Harden's face. Him and Avery Bradley both all up in Harden's face. And I like what I saw from Stanley Johnson. Obviously, he didn't score a lot of points, but, he was playing some good defense. He was reaching that hand out, deflecting some balls, making things difficult. Not just being flown right past, Harden or whoever wasn't just driving right by him. He was playing some tough physical defense and hustling on the defensive end. So a big shout out to Stanley Johnson. And these are the type of things that we need. We got our big 3 back. They're going to score, right? They're going to score. Obviously AD, first game back, he doesn't have his legs under him, only 8 points, but that's going to go up. Russ only had 15 points tonight. Hopefully he'll get back to, that 18, 19, 20 point range. So scoring the rock won't be a problem. Then you got Malik Monk, 22 points, Melo, 13 points. We got those. So when it comes to these guys, Stanley Johnson, AR-15, Avery Bradley, this is what we need them to do. We need them to hustle. We need them to play defense. We need them to make things tough. We need them to get those hands out there, deflect passes, and make things tough on those opposing guards and wings and all that good stuff. And that's what they did tonight. They didn't score a lot of points. They combined, the 3 of them combined for what? 4 from Johnson, 9 from Bradley. That's 13, and then 2 from. So they only combined for 15 points. But they did a lot of the dirty work, a lot of the small work, and a lot of the dirty work. They did that, and that's exactly what we need from them. That's exactly what we need them to do. 1 second. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Huh? My mic went out. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Right back with you. 1 second. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. My mic went out. Hope you can hear me. But yeah, what I was saying, now that we have the big 3 back, it frees those guys up to do a lot of things that we need them to do. Play tough defense. Knock balls loose, dive on the floor. Make those hustle plays. That's what they're here for. Avery Bradley, Stanley Johnson, AR-15, Kendrick Nunn, if we ever get him back. That's what we know. That's what we need those guys to do, and they were able to do that tonight. Again, they didn't score a lot of points, but they did those small things, and that really helped us. AR-15 grabbing 4 offensive rebounds, that helped us, man. It created some second chance points. So those are the things that we need those guys to do. So I'm very, very excited, to see those guys be able to do those things. And the more that we have the big 3 together, the more that we have those, those guys on the floor with those guys, then the more they will do those things. And I think that will be big time, to help, turn this ship around and start, stacking up some wins. All right. So big shout out to those guys. Big shout out to those guys. Big shout out to those guys. And then Melo and Monk, same thing with them. Now they can just do what they do. Score the rock. That's what they're here for. And now they can do that. We got the big 3. So, it balances everything out. And they balled tonight. Again, 13 points from Melo, 22 points from Monk off the bench. That's big time, man. That's big time. What's that? 35 points? That is big time. 35 points from them off the bench. They combined for 9 threes. The 2 of them combined for 9 threes. If we get that production for those 2 off the bench, 35 points combined for 9 threes, then yeah, we're gonna be a tough team to beat. And man, I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped. And again, this was against Brooklyn. They were without KD. They were without Kyrie, without a couple other scores. But hey, man, it's still good to see because so many times this year we've played teams they've been without their stars and we've lost. We played against many teams like that. Memphis without John Moran and so on and so forth. So it's good to just see it on the court. It's good to see it. Even if it was a game we should win because they were shorthanded. Hey, we got the W. That's all that matters. I don't by hook, by crook. I don't. We just need wins now. I don't care how we get them. We just got to get them. And this was a big one tonight, and we got it. And it was good to see things come together a little bit. Like I said, Malik Monk, Melo off the bench, 35 combined for 35 points, and combined for 9 threes. That's big time. And then, like I said, Stanley Johnson, AR-15, Avery Bradley. They were able to make those hustle plays and play tough defense and do the things they do. So that's really nice as well. And things will get a lot better as the big three. They continue to play more games together. So big shout out, big win, big shout out. I love what I saw tonight. All right, 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys, my mic keep going out. I'm having technical difficulties. My apologies. Yes. We got Jake, Forever Random. Glad to see you, brother. He says, good start to having the brow back. Yes. Great start. Again, he was on a minutes restriction tonight, but he did look nice. Those 4 blocks, and it was real nice. He only scored 8 points tonight. But those 4 blocks were big time, and just his presence being out there, man, he brought some energy. LeBron, you can see LeBron was hyped up. LeBron had energy all night long. We played the clips of those 2 big steals he had, and everyone else, the core, the rest of the guys, they played well. They were out there hustling. So I think AD brought a lot of energy to the game tonight. So yes, definitely good to see him back. Definitely good to see him back. Good team effort for the most part on defense. Right. We only we held them to 96 points. So you can't be mad at that. I know they're without KD. I know they're without Kyrie. But James Harden was still there. Patty Mills was still there. And we still held them to under 96 points. So can't be mad at that. They only gave up 53 points in the first half. And that's been something that's been kicking our butts. First halves, teams have been dogging us, 60s and I believe it was a couple 70s in there. So they held them to 53, and then they held them to even less, in the second half. So big win. I like that. Good team effort for the most part on defense. Yes. I definitely agree with that. And just a good win altogether. Good team win altogether. And hopefully we can start to build off of this. All right, we can start to build off of this, and we can turn this thing around. We got to start winning some games. We don't have any more games to lose. We don't have any more games to drop, especially against teams that we're supposed to beat, those, substandard, 500 teams, under 500 teams. We got to win those. And, on this on this road trip, we had one of those in Orlando, and we took care of business. We'll have another one at the end of the road trip in Atlanta. And then we'll have another one in Charlotte. Not Charlotte's a decent team, but not a good team. That's a team we should beat. So we'll talk about that in a second. But hey, we got to start getting some W's at the end of the day. That's what we got to start doing. That 10 plus leads, losses, that stat sucks. Right. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. We got to correct all that. But what I did like, we controlled every quarter. We won every single quarter. I think Brooklyn may have won the 4th quarter, if I'm not mistaken. But, first quarter we won, 2nd quarter we won, 3rd quarter we won. So, you do that, then we can win some games. I really hope it's Lakers Heat rematch. Oh, you're talking about finals? Lakers Heat? You're calling that? Lakers Heat, huh? That'll be nice. We got some work to do. They got some work to do. They have some work to do as well to get that back. But that'll be a nice one. That'll be a nice one. I like that matchup as well. We'll see. We got some ball left to play to see how things shape out. But we'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it goes. But once again, Lakers got that victory tonight, baby. Got that victory. Got that victory. Got that victory. Hey, AD's back. So hey, let's play this clip for AD one more time. Welcome back, AD. AD's on the way, baby. He's back.
We got big AD. We good. AD on the way.
AD on the way.
AD on the way. Let's go. To come out here and compete and win basketball games.
Net two in front of him. Look at this spin by Davis. Rajon all the way. To AD. Throw it down. Not tonight, said AD. Lob to Anthony. Davis. Blocked by Davis. Cunningham all the way. Blocked by AD. 2 points. Russ is in the middle. Russ to AD. Lays it in. And Russ. Davis scores. LeBron to AD. Showtime. Run that break.
Boy, that's the way the Lakers have to play.
Yes, sir, baby. AD is back. The brow is back. The brow is back. The brow is back. And we're going to need him to be big time, man. We're going to need that championship AD, that bubble AD, for us to do what we want to do, and that's win a championship. That's to raise another championship. That's to raise championship number 18. Yeah. So we're going to need him to ball out. We're going to need him to ball out. We're going to need him to ball out. And then hopefully, he will do just that. But welcome back, AD, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Very, very excited. Again, the Lakers got that W tonight, 106-96. We get back to 500. We're sitting at 24-24 and 8th in the Western Conference. So we got to start winning some games. We got to start climbing up in those standings. We got everyone back. So we got to get, we got to get back up there to that top, top 4, top 5, 3, 4, 5 range. No more excuses now. Let's go. Let's go. Obviously, we're still without Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn, let me talk about him really fast. They did address that a couple days ago. So the deal with Kendrick Nunn is as they continue to, every time they ramp him up, to try to get him back, they start doing more, start playing 5-on-5, having them running stuff. The more they ramp him up, the more his knee swells up. Every time they try to ramp him up, his knee starts to swell up. So, man, it is very unfortunate because I definitely can see his fit with this team. I can see the role coming off that bench, and then also playing some minutes with the starters, with LeBron and AD, and allowing Russ to play a little bit with that second unit. I can definitely see that, and it's just unfortunate we haven't had him, man. So I don't know when it's going to come back. They haven't ruled him out. They're still saying he'll be back. We just don't know when. So prayers up for Kendrick Nunn, K Nunn. Let's try to get him back, man. Let's try to get him back. 30% from AD, 30% from 3 AD. You're saying that's what he shot tonight, or you're saying we need him to do better than that, to be better, to be where we want to be and get to where we want to get. Yeah, we need AD to shoot the rock. We need him to do all the things he did in the bubble. Shoot the rock, block shots, play defense, guard everyone, and just ball out. Just ball out. Be a top MVP, a top player, an MVP caliber player. 6-9 are 2 games apart in the West. 6-9. Yeah. So we're right there. We just gotta, we got AD back now, so we just gotta start stringing together some wins. We can go into next week, from 8, jump from 8 to be at that 6th spot. It is real close. And the good thing is we have every opportunity. We got a lot of games left. We got AD back. Let's pray everyone stays healthy. And it's right there in front of us. It's under our control. We go out there, we win games, and we'll get right in the seeding. All right, so it's on us. Do you think he'll get back? Shooting better threes. Do I think he'll get back to shooting better threes? I hope so, man. We need him to. We need him to. Because that just, man, that makes us very, very dangerous offensively. If AD can hit that three and stretch that floor, man. Imagine that. And you got Russ driving, kicking it out to him, and obviously LeBron. That makes us potent. You know, our offense is already up there. We're one of the top offensive teams. We're up there, but man, if we can do that, we can get, because he's been shooting. Man, it's been atrocious, you know, earlier in the year. So man, let's I hope we can get that right, man. I hope we can. I hope we can get back to that level, right? Yeah, I really do. Imagine you got Melo, you know, shooting those threes. You got Monk, and then you got AD able to knock them down, and then obviously Bradley, he can knock it down. You know, he's shown that he's been able to knock it down this year. He'll get the open looks, even more open looks when you got AD able to do it. Obviously LeBron, you know, he's doing what he's doing. And then Reeves can knock down a three. Stanley Johnson can knock down a three. THT, I don't know. But man, that'll make us a really, really, really potent offense and a really dangerous team. So I hope he can. Yeah, I really do. I really hope he can. Get back to that. All right. So again, we're about to get out of here, but Lakers got that W tonight. 106-96 win over the Brooklyn Nets. Game number 3 of this Grammy trip. We improved our record to 2-1 on this Grammy trip. We have 3 games left. Let's talk about those 3 games. So the Lakers are in action again on Thursday night. They're in Philadelphia. I believe they're the 3 seed or 4 seed right now in the East. Joel Embiid, he's having himself a MVP year, as he always does. But he's balling, so that'll be a nice matchup. If we could go into Philly and get a W, wait, I like that. But that's gonna be a tough one. And when the road trip started, I predicted the Lakers to go 4-2. I don't know if I said it publicly, but in my head, in my mind, that's what I said. My private thoughts, I said 4-2. That's what I predicted, and I predicted losses to Miami, which we lost, and then I predicted a loss to Philadelphia. So you know, it's gonna be a tough one. But hey, let's go in there and get it. Let's go in there and get it. So Philly, and then it's a back-to-back. So that's Thursday, and then on Friday, the Lakers go to Charlotte. They play the Charlotte Hornets. Right? That's the game that we need to win. I believe we're a better team than Charlotte. A game that we should win, that we need to win. So let's go to Charlotte and take care of business. And then the Grammy trip concludes. This long road trip concludes on Sunday in Atlanta. You know, they play the Hawks. That's another one we need to get. So over the next 3 games, I would love to see another 2-1. You know, we went 2-1 in the first 3. Let's go 2-1 in these last 3. And let's come back home. We come back home next week, next Wednesday, to take on the Portland Trailblazers. Yeah, it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough, but hey, we can do it. We can do it. Especially if AD is a little more comfortable, and we can get some more points from AD. We have a better game from Russ, and I believe LeBron he'll be motivated for that one for sure. So man, we can go into Philly and get that W. That'd be real nice. Real nice. Wish I had tickets to that Charlotte game. Right. That'll be a nice one. You're in Charlotte. You're from Charlotte. That's a fun one. To seeing ball. Whew, that's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be a real fun one. No back-to-back for AD. I bet. Yeah, so we play on Thursday. You know, hopefully he'll play on Thursday, and then he'll sit out that Charlotte game on Friday. He's definitely not playing back-to-back, though. I said that earlier. I highly doubt that. Yeah. Okay, so you're in North Carolina. Yeah. So hey, you got to represent on Thursday then, or sorry, on Friday when the Lakers are in town. You got to represent, even if you're not there. You still got to represent, baby. You got to represent. All right. So again, the Lakers got that W, 106-96. They improved their record to 24-24. We're at 500. We defeated the Brooklyn Nets, and our next game is Thursday in Philadelphia. It's a 7:30 p.m. tip-off. So here, our family here on the West Coast is another early one for us. 7:30 p.m. That's when our Lakers will be back. That's when they'll be back in action. So that'll be fun. All right. This has been a good one. This has been a fun one. We got a W. Whenever we get that W, you'll see this hat. This is our new. This is the new hat for when we get that W. So we got that W. So you see the fisherman's cap on. All right. We'll come up with a name for it later. But I appreciate you guys for checking us out. Everyone catching this on the replay. I appreciate you. Let me know down there in the comment section that you're catching the replay. Lakers got that W. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see it. The W's on the screen from Jake Forever Random. Thank you for joining us tonight, Jake. We appreciate you. And yes, sir, we got that W. All right. It's been real, man. Y'all enjoy your night. And again, the Lakers are back in action on Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Enjoy your Wednesday, work, school, whatever you got going on. Stay safe, be blessed. And let's get another W on Thursday night in Philly. All right. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It's Lakers over everything, baby. Let's go, Lakers. We got that W. Peace. Lakers Bryce from myself and Lakers Bryce. Peace out to you guys. We love you guys. Much love to you guys. See you in the next one. All right, y'all. Oh, wait. Before we go. Kobe Day tomorrow. Yes. Kobe Day tomorrow. Kobe Day tomorrow. Rest in peace, Mamba forever, baby. Mamba mentality. Kobe Bean Bryant, baby. Yes. So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram because we'll be posting a lot of Kobe stuff on Instagram tomorrow. A lot of pictures, just reminiscing, memories, and all that stuff. And we'll probably come on here and do a Lakers Chat live and talk all things Kobe. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow if our schedule permits. But yeah. Mamba for life, baby. There we go. Mamba forever, baby. Tomorrow is Kobe Day. Kobe Day. So yeah, again, make sure you guys are following us on Instagram, Lakers_over_everything. It's there on the screen for you, rolling across the screen. And we'll also put it down in the description of this video. We'll post Kobe stuff all day tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. All right, you guys be blessed. Mamba out. Mamba forever, baby. Mamba mentality, baby. God bless you guys. Until the next one, you guys be safe. You guys be blessed. Peace. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It's Lakers over everything. Peace out, LOE fam.